What's up, Nation? Rock Var here with you live, hanging out in DC Universe Online as usual. The only game I ever play. We're grinding through the week, guys. This is only Tuesday, and feels like it should be Saturday already. My goodness. I hope everyone else's week isn't going as slow as mine. But I am happy to be able to stream and to be able to play DC Universe Online now and hang out with you guys a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do some of the 4-player content, just the new stuff. I got this past weekend, as you guys know, if you joined the stream or if you didn't join the stream and you played DC Universe Online, we had a bonus, bonus War Bonds weekend. And so everybody got double war bonds for doing the new content for everything. So I was actually able to go, I did everything. I spent a bunch of replay badges, and I was able to get 2 new pieces of gear. And so I'm up to a combat rating 199 now. I'm the proud owner of, I think I got the shoulders and the mask. I actually also went and did a little bit of modding to my gear, and I discovered some things that I didn't know existed. I don't know if you guys have recently changed the mods in your gear. A lot of times what I would have to do is every time I would get new gear, and I gave up doing it every time because it just got relentless. I mean, it was just impossible for me to keep up with. Back when gear didn't drop so much, it was a lot easier to do because, you know, you'd get your tier gear, then really the only way you'd get anything better than tier gear would be in raids, which I didn't do a whole lot of. And then sometimes if you did the 4 players or the elite 4 players, you would get better gear, but there was a lot more time between drops, so it wasn't, you know, if you got new stuff, you didn't have to necessarily end up completely remodding the very next day. As things are now, the way that stuff drops, you get attuned gear, or you get unattuned gear, and it attunes to your average combat rating. So it's so often that you're getting new stuff that it's impossible for me to keep up with modding the way that I used to, because I used to farm for the exobytes, farm for the exobits, make my own exobytes, craft my own mods, do all that. Well, anymore, it's gotten to the point where rather than the old mods that took, you know, a number of exobits, now you need 27 exobytes to create a mod, and that's not the only thing you need. You need, you know, simple materials, complex materials, you need all the special stuff that you can only get from the vendor that costs marks of victory. And so it got to the point where I was getting new gear so much that I just wasn't keeping up with the modding, especially since until they fix stats matter, it's not boosting me a whole lot as far as the stats are concerned, and it's not helping my combat rating at all. So I just got to the point where I really only mod the tier gear, and so I missed out on the fact that there are ways to do that are easier than they used to be. You could either get an exceptional recovery kit, and it would break down the mod back into its exobit form, or back to the exobits that you put into it, but you wouldn't get all of them, so you'd just get a certain number of them. Or you could go and get a total recovery kit and break down the mod and get all of the exobits that you put back into it. So that's what I was doing. Well, now, as long as you're going to keep the same kind of mod, like for example, a lot of my stuff is Olympian because I just haven't done the new mods yet. You can actually go to the vendor, spend marks of victory, and get a device that will take that Olympian mod out of your gear so that you can put it into another piece of gear. And so that's what I did with a couple of them, just so that I could get my crits. Because I hate going into an instance or a raid or something like that and just getting completely blown away because I don't have any of my bonus crits for having the socket affinity. So that's what I did a little bit of. So we're going to go and hit up a couple 4 players, and who knows what after that. I'm certainly going to continue playing for the rest of the night. This is my DCUO night. Now that we have, now that my streams are every other night, we have family night one night, and then the next night we have stream night. And on stream night, I can play DCUO, whatever I would normally do, and I still hang out with the family while I'm doing that. But then on family nights, I'm not allowed to touch any technology whatsoever. I have to completely unplug for the entire evening until Lyda and Bodhi go to bed, which is normally around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then I'm allowed to plug back in, because my wife feels like I spend too much time plugged into a device, be it a PlayStation or a phone or a computer or whatever. So today is my plugged in night, and I'm going to do some streaming, and after that probably, I don't know, work on some alts or something. I've been playing a lot of Superman JLA. I just got a good idea. Just before we went live, I was doing a 4-player. We went and did, oh my goodness, I'll have to go back and look at what it was. But I went and did a 4-player mission with my brother, and he was getting a collection, and he gave me another good idea for some pants that I need to use with Superboy to do his Young Justice outfit. Because the Young Justice outfit that I'm using right now, I'm using a belt to create the V effect in the front, and I'd rather do that with the pants because they just look cooler without the stupid belt. I have to make the belt that I use glows in the center, and so I have to make the color of just the glowing part real dark, just to try and get it to match. I think it's the chevron belt that I'm using, just to try and get it to match the shirt, and it's just kind of, it doesn't end up looking right in my opinion, but it passes, you know. It's like one of those things where it'll do. That'll do, Pickley. Sorry, let's queue up real quick while I'm getting hit by a car. We'll go do some of the old content, and first I want to go and turn off my role optional alerts, because that's something that I like to do, even though I will get in there with mostly DPS. It's okay, I'm dealing with it. So we go here, enable role optional alerts, turn that off. Man, I got really excited this past week. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with the Superman homepage, but it's a long-running website. I'm not a member of it. I think I used to be. I don't know if they have forums or not on there, but basically it's been a long-running Superman site, very established. They have a lot of content on there as far as keeping you abreast of Superman news. And well, a couple of days ago they put a thing on Facebook. They are looking for, hey look, it's my cousin's daddy. We're looking for somebody to review Young Justice League Action, the current Justice League cartoon that runs. It's I don't know if you've heard of it or not, but it's I think they're only like 8-minute episodes or something like that, and so an entire season is like 40 minutes, but they are really good. I've seen the first season. I caught a few episodes of the latest season recently. They are so good, and it's no surprise that goodness gracious, Bruce Timm is a part of it. But they put a thing out that they were looking for somebody to review it and write up reviews for each episode, and I volunteered because immediately I was like, oh my god, here's my chance to be part of the Superman homepage. And they responded back to me yesterday and told me they already had a candidate, but they'd keep me in mind. So I'm hoping that they do. I'm hoping that when they look at me, they're looking at Var Nation and Rock Var and not my real name, because I did this on Facebook, and so it was just in my name on my Facebook account, and I have all kinds of colorful things on my Facebook page. It's not child friendly, I guess I should say. I should probably clean it up a little bit, but outside of what I do at Var Nation, I'm a bit more of a colorful individual than I let myself be when I'm streaming and playing DCUO. I try to be a good boy in DCUO. This is the one place that I mind my manners. So I hope they didn't look at my Facebook page and think, not quite what we're looking for. Because I would do a phenomenal job. That's something that I'm very passionate about, watching cartoons. Sounds funny. I'm very passionate about watching cartoons. At least Justice League cartoons. We were watching Justice League last night, actually. Some more of the episodes. But yeah, I just, if I could get into doing something like that. If you happen to catch a stream, Superman homepage, please give me a chance. And in fact, I don't think I should really just hang, and maybe tell me in the comments what you think. But I don't think I should just hang around and kind of say, oh, okay, well they've got their person. I should just let it go. I think I should do one. I think I should do a review, put everything I've got into it, and send it to them and say, okay, I appreciate the fact that you guys have somebody, but take a look at what I'm doing, and, keep it on file or something like that. Because I feel like the person that doesn't get a little bit, not pushy, but a little bit direct, probably isn't going to get anywhere. So I don't know. Tell me what your thoughts are on that. If you watch this, if you're watching it live, I understand if you can't comment. But if you're watching, once the video goes up, drop a comment on YouTube and say, hey, what would you do? Would you just let it go? Or would you submit some work and see what you can make happen? I'm a make it happen kind of guy, I think. So, oh my, look, I'm the only DPS. I came in here just raising hell. I need to chill out and follow my tank. They're probably going to get pissed too because I'm streaming, so I'm probably doing real slow damage. So watch, someone will change the DPS here at some point. And they probably should, to be honest with you, because when I stream, man, I do really slow DPS. It's not that it's low, it's just slow. But, it's up to them on if they care about that or not. I personally don't mind going slow. I enjoy the content, so it's kind of, when I go into something and I just breeze, we all breeze right through it at light speed, it's not a real good time for me. I enjoy just kind of chilling back,
Fascism will spread no
take
further.
our time, put it on cruise control a little bit.
By the sword of Athena, Mother?
Mother?
Talk smack to the bosses.
You wear the clothes of an Amazon, yet I do not recognize you as one of my sisters. I would
Next time I
normally
stream,
demand an explanation,
I realize
but right
I've been
now
doing
I
a
need
lot of the
allies
same
to
content a
defeat
lot,
this
so
evil.
next time I stream I'll try to play an alt and do
Athena,
some different stuff, because I get tunnel vision though, especially when it comes to getting gear. I've got probably about 4 or 5 more pieces to get, and I've got to get this done by September, I thought, was when they said the new content was going to hit again. So, unless it's August, but I don't think so. I'll have to double check that and see. They tend to kind of slip some stuff in on us, so it's hard to tell if they've got another event coming our way or not, but pretty confident the next thing was going to be actual content.
Their shields are electrically powered. If we can overload these generators, we could use them as a weapon.
But I can't remember if it was August or September. But man, I want that job. I don't think it's a job. I don't think it pays anything. I think it's just to be a part of it. But man, I want to be a part of that. The only problem I can see with me doing reviews is I may be too positive about it. Like, I'm not going to want to say bad things at all about the episodes. So I don't know if that'll be a problem or not, but But honestly, there's not a whole
Queen
lot of bad
Hippolyta,
to say
let me
about the
explain.
episodes.
The tears in
They,
time have allowed me to come here.
they're just
in
so
my
freaking
world, you
phenomenal.
are my mother, and I am Wonder Woman.
I watched one yesterday or not yesterday, it was a couple days ago. It might have been Friday, Thursday, not sure, of last week. But I watched one with Booster Gold, and it was just awesome because, you know, Batman always thinks that Booster's just a lazy POS. And what he doesn't know is that Booster is jumping into alternate timelines and fixing problems all the time. Until Batman finally gets a chance to go and see this happening. But the catch is that as soon as they go back to their own timeline, Batman forgets everything that's happened. It's like it didn't happen to him. And so Booster gets to basically show Batman that he's this awesome hero, but Batman's not going to remember it. And it's really super cool how they worked that out. Kind of made us understand Booster's not this goofball, but he's just going to go ahead and let Batman think that he is, because he's never going to be able to explain it. And it's Kevin Conroy doing Batman, so I mean it's not all the same voice actors as Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, but I think Conroy may be the only one. I'm not sure, but so at least you're getting that Batman. And at the end of it, he's like, tells Booster, "I was wrong about you," and then he says, "Hopefully someday I figure that out." And Booster's just like, well, yeah, kind of sucks, but it is what it is. He's a favorite of mine, Booster Gold. I'm gonna end up making a tune of him at some point. I'm gonna try and make a Booster Gold costume. I think he's the only character that I look enough like to actually cosplay. So I'll have my spiky hair, and I'll make my glasses look like his, and his goggles or whatever, and I'll try to make a Booster Gold costume for Comic-Con this year, because we typically go to Columbus Comic-Con every year.
Shutting off these valves.
It was Wizard Con. I don't know what the hell it is now. It might be still. I'm sure. And then we may, I don't know, I don't normally like going to Cincinnati, but we may go to Cincinnati Comic-Con this year. They've got some pretty good guests lined up for that. But we see everybody at Columbus anyway, so it's not, you know, we're not really missing anything by not going if we don't go to Cincinnati. But man, we've met Manu there, the guy that plays Slade on Arrow. We've met oh my, most of the cast of The Walking Dead. Just a ridiculous, I'll have to go into, when I can sit and make a list. It's just a ridiculous, Noel Neal, we met, Dean Cain, Alright, Ultra Human. Oh, see if the controller did finally flip.
We must not let Ultra Humanite's experiments continue. See if those control panels stop the flow of energy.
It doesn't look like they shut off completely.
I apologize. I said I was
going
to stream Sunday, and then I didn't. We had some stuff going on that I couldn't get away from, so. But I will definitely, today's Tuesday, I'll be back on again Thursday. I don't know if I'll do Friday or Saturday, one of those two. I'm going to try and keep it on an every other day schedule if possible. We've got a new video up on the site. If you haven't seen it, check it out. A couple of you already have seen it and commented. We got invited to the Justice Girls 12th anniversary party this year. And so I went out, it was Saturday night, and I went out, and it was, you had to, well, you didn't have to necessarily, but they had a dress code. They asked people to wear, if you were a hero, they asked you to wear pink and white. So I did myself all up in pink and white and went and hung out, and it was a lot of fun. They had a group chat, and so I was able to listen in on the group chat and join in a little bit, but I didn't do a whole lot of that. I tend to kind of just be quiet and talk in the text chat. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, there was a lot of tunes there, a lot of people in the Justice Girls League. They have a sister league. I think it's called Justice Girls Dark. And so there was two sides there, villain and hero. So a lot of their league members were there, and a lot of guests, people that they invited. And I'm telling you, it was it's the kind of gathering that I imagine, or not that I imagine, but kind of gathering I wish would happen more often, because it was just a lot of fun. People were just nice and playful and talkative, and they played music in the chats and threw beach balls around. There were celebrities there. Trex Light was there. Brittany was there. And a few other big streamers and YouTubers, and it was just really a good time. And I can't thank them enough for inviting me. Lyda was there, but not in tune form. She just was with me. It was really a good time. So I put some highlights from the event up on the YouTube channel. Check it out. Give it a like. Share it. Yeah, everything's in pink. I get it. But they are the Justice Girls. They are a really super cool league, and anytime that you run into them in an instance or something like that, they're just the most helpful people ever. So I was honored to be invited. Shadow Dragon invited me. He's got a tune in the league, or maybe a couple, I'm not sure. And yeah, it was a really good time. So.
Fine. Let's see how you fare against my latest creation, a marvel of future science, molded by my incomparable genius.
You'll regret that.
I like to just walk around him while he's doing that. When bombs go off.
Hera, protect me.
Oop. I took the fire in the face that time.
I'd reconsider that. Hera, protect me.
No! Impossible!
Hera,
Nice.
guide
Mark
my
my
attack.
words. This isn't over.
I really got to start modding. I've got so many of these.
But thanks for the rescue, Polly.
I wouldn't have come to save your scruffy behind if you weren't constantly flying off into danger, half-cocked with more fists than brains.
Half-cocked.
And I don't know how many times I have to tell you, don't call me Polly.
Ah, heck.
So many
You know
of these
me, Polly.
focusing element
Always
special
causing trouble.
forces. I'm not doing anything with them. They're just cluttering up all my inventory. I'm sure I'll need them
But you must know by now that
once I start
am
modding.
Degaton,
So
can
here's
see your every move.
got the shoulders
I
this
am Time's
weekend.
master, and I will soon master
Got
the
the
world
face
and all those
mask.
who inhabit it, including the high
So I've got this whole row minus the
Justice
ring, which is
Society
the
of America.
omnipotence
May I
ring.
suggest you surrender?
It's holding me back as far
I
as
control
combat
the
rating, but
outcomes,
it's
and I will
definitely
take
giving me
infinite
better
and
stats than
violent
anything
enjoyment
else.
out of crushing
And then, oh yeah, I did get the neck, so I got 3
JSA
pieces over the
once and for
weekend.
all.
So I
He
only
really
need
does
the
like to hear
head,
himself talk.
back,
I'd like to show him how we
chest,
deal with evil in my
legs,
time, but for
and
now we
rings.
must go.
If I get 2, I don't know, I might just get 1. I really never do get the trinket because it gives me the exact same stat boost as the one that
This
I've
way.
got, so
We've
there's really
secured
no
a way
reason to
out.
get it.
The JSA will be back, Pier Degaton.
I
You
think
can
I've
count
got
on
the
that.
belt already. Oh no, I've got another omnipotence item there,
Today the
so
battle is
I don't know
won,
if I'll
but I
exchange
fear
that
this
one or
war
not.
is
It just
far from
depends.
over. You have my thanks.
I hate doing that
Be
because they
ready.
give me such
We
good
will
stats.
return. And if it pleases the gods, we shall send.
So now I'm back to square one, basically rebuilding. Oops. Getting more war bonds. I have exactly 3. Because this is the first thing I've done since that night, or since the weekend. Wow. Let's queue up for the other one. And I did all the raids over the weekend to get the bonuses from them, so I'm definitely not going to have that to do through the week. Be a lot funner if I could. But while we're waiting, we will go hit up some of the outside content. I don't think I added any new base items since the last stream. That I'm aware of. Or unaware of. Let's go to Area 51. I kind of like going there first. I don't know why. It's just... I like the village. Just depresses me a little bit. It's kind of gloomy. Dank, if you will. Wow, look at all the beach balls. Somebody's having a beach ball party. The thing about these beach balls, I haven't got them. I didn't spend my time trying to get it, but it seems like you don't have to wait for any cooldown with them. It's just kind of like an instant spawn. Because I've seen people just stand there and just keep chucking them out over and over again. Can I get the 411? Think so. Nope, that's the paradox. Oh well, it's always good to have that too. I do them one at a time.
I know a bunch of our troops from both back in my heyday and even more from right now. They're all swell and damn good fighters, but they are outgunned by the savage soldiers and need your help.
Alright, hang on a second, guys. I gotta take a quick commercial break. Lyda needs my help. I'll be right back. back. Well, I'm back. Thanks for hanging. Sorry about that. You know, husbandly duties and all that stuff. So, alright. I think I'm still queued for the other mission. Nope, I missed my queue. Damn it. That's alright. We can always re-queue. And then if we get bored, I'll just switch tunes and do something with one of my lower ones. I haven't played much of Wally at all recently. Been doing quite a bit with Superman JLA. I did, I went up from a combat rating 142 to a 146 in a matter of like 3 hours. It was awesome. So where are we headed? We gotta go blow up enemy assets. I like this one. These guys up here will get you though. You gotta watch out for the Savage Aeronauts. I got that backpack thing he's wearing though. Jetpack or whatever. I don't need it, but it's super cool. I'm kinda torn, like I don't know. I'm gonna create a Booster Gold tune and I don't know what power set he should be. Kind of not real sure. I was thinking Quantum, but then that's really not right either. He would be more Gadgets maybe, but I don't think Gadgets really has anything that he would use, so it's kind of weird. I have to think about it.
We are stronger.
I have so many Earth tunes right now, it's not even funny. One Rage, because I really do still enjoy Rage. And then Hard Light. Oop, time for me to return. Time for the return trip. If these guys will stop shooting me. Stop shooting me.
You will regret.
Everybody wants a piece at the same time, huh? That's alright. There's plenty for you all. There's plenty of crystal for all of you. There. Let's get the heck out of here before we get bombarded again. Hi, lady.
I hear you made quick work out of those savage soldiers.
Yeah. Kinda
The
did.
technology at our disposal may seem like science fiction, but you can bet the farm that it's science fact. We just need your help retrieving it so we can use it against the savage soldiers.
Oh, there we go. Getting into our instance.
Baron von Savage's troops are taking anything that isn't nailed to the floor. Actually, they're taking that stuff too. Every piece of tech they steal from the modern
Ooh, there's
era
another
has
Earther in here.
disastrous repercussions for the time stream when brought to the past. You need to shut down their time portals and recover anything they've stolen until we can fix the past. Oh, Rick, no need to be quite so.
Oh, that's the healer doing that. I wondered kind of like... Or no, the controller. Turning those guys into spirits. It's like, how the heck does that keep happening? I haven't played... I think that's mental. Is it, or is it magic? I don't know.
Time is relative. You know
I haven't played either, really, so...
I'll direct this mission.
Maybe it is the healer. Just happy we actually have a controller. I like power.
That is nothing. You will regret. I will tear you apart. I will tear you apart.
I will smack your face. You might tear me apart, but I will smack your face.
Meddling pests. You're almost as annoying as the insufferable Justice Society. No matter, Savage's troops got what they came for. But let it not be said that Perdegaton is ungracious.
I personally think I'm more annoying than the Justice Society. He said I'm just about as annoying. I think I am as annoying. Maybe more annoying.
Infantry, attack! Grenadiers, attack!
Grenadiers? The hell's that? I thought it was a grenader. Well. I'm not the smartest speaker of the English language.
Minor infantry, attack!
Eat it, Captain.
Grenadiers, attack!
Oh, I really thought that would do more than it did. That was a big, huge letdown.
Infantry, attack!
Now eat it.
I've
There we
been
go.
tracking Perdegaton with my time sphere since he left the warehouse. He
A
didn't
join
return to
poster?
World War II. Instead,
I know
he
I've
seems to
collected
have
it,
gone to
but
the Sentinels of Magic Citadel. Why the
might
hell would he
give
go
it to the
there?
League or something.
This can't be good.
Now, are we gonna go fight Fate? I think that's what we're doing. I think we're gonna go fight Dr. Fate.
We should get there. Wait, what's interesting?
I'm gonna fight Fate.
Oh, nothing. So, Degaton is now dabbling in the magical. This is an unwelcome twist, is it not? This is the domain of Dr. Fate. My curiosity is piqued, but I suppose we must stop them.
I, Dr. Fate, shall end you here and now. Your fate is...
You are driving me bloody insane, Vandal. It's time to find Dr. Fate. He might know what Perdegaton is after.
Might be nice if they would shut up and let us listen to what Fate has to say.
Your fate is written. You are prisoners of fate.
Okay.
You cannot escape your fate.
Stick you in the corner and beat the crap out of your fate. Are you ready to get a whooping?
It is your fate to die this day.
He's kinda healing himself, I think.
Fate will not be kind to you.
Yep, not kinda. He's definitely healing himself.
It is your fate to die this day.
I'm gonna punch you in your helmet, sucker. Cave it in on your head.
You are prisoners of fate. Your fate is written. My destiny is to end you. Reveal yourself, evil trickster. Eclipso, I might have known. For what twisted purpose do you take my form?
Did you not foresee this, good doctor? Oh, but of course not. You can see everyone's fate but your own. Pity. I'll give you a hint. Someone wants the Spear of Destiny, and I'm here to help them get it. But that's enough fortune-telling for now. I must be going. Oh, one last prediction. We'll see more of each other soon.
We cannot allow this ancient relic of power to fall into darkness. Fate will not smile on those who stand by while evil triumphs. Also, you should have
How would you know if Fate was smiling?
I am not one to spout.
He has a helmet on.
Chains must be maintained. Why do you gaze upon Dr. Fate with that facade? We waste time. Follow me. Order will triumph.
Damn. I should have known something was up. I am stretched too thin trying to keep the past and present from colliding.
Oh, I should have
Dr.
tanked a
Fate
little
never
bit. That would have been
attacked
fun.
without provocation. While we were distracted, I'm sure
Guess
the
that's,
Degaton
well,
has
we're
given
almost
us
done now. Just wait.
We are stronger. Such weakness.
I am a sentinel.
Oh, you're too late. I have the Spear of Destiny, and will take it to its new master. But fear not, meddlesome fools. When I erase
If he
this
had
era
the Spear of
from
Destiny, why
existence,
wouldn't we
the
just
pain
use
you're
it?
about to experience will never have happened. Eclipso, I do hope you enjoy destroying them.
All right, Fate. Order is overrated. It's time for chaos to rule. I can't wait to have all of the fun in the past. It will make the present so much more disastrous.
You're going nowhere, Eclipso. And when we are done with you, we will find her Degaton and end this madness once and for all.
I turn the world to darkness.
May the light prevail.
Wouldn't Fate just win this fight on his own? Like, does he really need us?
You threaten the balance.
Seems to me like it's overkill.
Trust in fate.
I've done this whole stream in League chat. Hope nobody's, well, nobody has been on, so it's good that I'm not annoying anybody. They're like, why the hell is he talking to himself? Which could be the question that you're asking as well. I just enjoy it. I enjoy my own company. Damn, the one thing that I hit that landed wasn't what I wanted to happen.
The Spear of Destiny is gone. This does not bode well for the past.
Ooh, a simple cot. That'll help for those cold nights when Lyda makes me sleep on the couch.
The spear is a powerful relic.
Got myself a cot, now I'm gonna kill Crystal.
The Axis powers were never able to locate it during the war, so perhaps it won't cause any additional paradoxes.
Alright. Sweet. Let's get out of here.
And yet the spear must be...
Alright. So that's it for at least the new 4-player stuff. I'm going to change tunes and we're going to go not try, but we're going to go do some other types of content because, quite frankly, I'm getting a little bored. I love the new stuff, but, you know, obviously about this time when you've been grinding it for as long as we have, you kind of need a refresher every once in a while. The seasonal was that for a little while, and then I finished it. I got everything that I needed, and so I don't really have to do that anymore either. So I don't know, let's see. I'm going to log out with Rock, and we'll see what tune we want to try something on. I know I've done some healing with Wally West with you guys recently. If I log in with Superboy, I'm just going to end up doing the same content that I just did, so that's no fun. Superman, JLA, I think I've done everything with him today that he can do. Let's see. I could do some healing with Jay. There's my vibe tune. We could do him. Do some controlling with Dax. We could go play on the villain side. I haven't done that before on the stream. See what I was talking about there with the V? So that's kinda, I don't really like that. Well, let's go change his outfit a little bit. I'm gonna grab these pants. I'll see what he can do. Maybe he can do some stuff that's not quite at the new content level yet. We shall see. Where the hell am I? Oh my. I'm out here. Oh yeah, I'm working on getting my outfit, because once I'm able to get, where do I go to get back to the, let's go check it out. Sometimes I just dig hanging out in Gotham. I didn't used to, but sometimes you just need to hang out in the dark glum city to truly appreciate Metropolis. So as soon as I'm able to get some of this stuff.
Sent me to the mortal world with rewards for those who prove themselves worthy.
Wow. That's not at all what I'm gonna wear, but I'm gonna make it look like a new 52 Superboy. Make it black and red. That's tight as shit. Alright, let's go to Watchtower though. I don't need to do that, I can just come over here. Ooh, Mighty Thorn. Meat Popsicle. What's that person's name? Awkward. That is awkward. Oh shoot, I needed to be down there. I was in the right place. Hopefully I don't have these already and just don't know it. go double check that. See if because I really want to get rid of that glowing triangle in the middle of the belt. Nope, I do not have it. Okay. Let's go get this mug. I never can remember which one of these has what garments, so just gotta look for it. There we go. Well, that's what I'm looking for. So, let's get rid of this stupid belt. Oh wait, I gotta collect it first. That would make some sense. This is my Young Justice Superboy outfit, and it's gonna change a little bit because I'm gonna fix I'm gonna get better boots. But I definitely needed to get these pants. Tertiary slimline. Now, I need to take the belt off. And I need to what? Is there a part on here that I can make blue? Aha! Why does it do that? It only changes that one part. That's weird, but it works for what I need it to work for. So there we go. That looks much better. Because in his Young Justice costume, he has that little dip right there. Nice. That looks so much better. Thank you to my brother, Alan Scott, JSA, I think. Is he still on? Nope, I think it's Alan Scott JSA. He has many tunes. Now I can go back to my base and save that. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys my other outfit. I got the, and I need to do the same exact thing I just did. I need to go do that with Wally, because I got Wally West's Kid Flash outfit from Young Justice. Like the cartoon version, the one with the goggles. And I was stoked to do that too, because I've been wanting it for a long time, and I didn't realize that it was, I think it's nuclear. Yeah, that looks tight. Sweet. Let's go see if you can see my other Superboy outfits. This is the 90s Superboy with the leather jacket. I guess you could say, first appearance of Con-El. And then this is my Teen Titans Superboy. So yeah, let's go. I'll show off my Wally West, my new Wally West outfit. Of course, you've seen that one. That's just the regular Flash suit. Kind of sucks trying to raise up a healer right now because of all the outside content you have to do. I don't have a DPS build for him at all, so it's not ideal. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I can even use those pants for Wally. Yeah, well, let's go back to our base and see. First I'll go buy them, because why not? Never hurts to have more clothes. Never can remember. There it is. I always kind of get lost in the watchtower. It's not as bad as it's been in the past, but at least I know where things are a little bit better now. Alright. Triangles. Damn, there it is. Boink. Teleport on back to West Technologies is the name of my base with Wally. Whoop, there it is. Check that out. I really dig those goggles. And yeah, this is gonna work out great because I used Chevron to do the same exact thing. So just make sure I saved anything new that I've gotten. Trades and loadouts, and equipment. Ooh, I hadn't. Nice. Print trades and loadouts and print equipment. Trades and loadouts, equipment. And then I'm going to activate appearance. I really like this. I mean, I don't like the belt at all. Does not look good. But I do like everything else. Except for there's no way to get around having the eye lenses. And so that's the screwed up thing here. So yeah, Wally had at some point had the lenses with this outfit, but he doesn't have the lenses with this outfit. But because this head, the way, or the, yeah, I guess it's a head, the way that it's made, you're gonna have red eyes if you do not put another mask over top of it and make the white lenses. There's no way to just have your own eyes showing, so that's the one downfall of it. But other than that, it looks pretty awesome, I think. So let's first collect the pants, and then let's put them on. Let's put our pants on, shall we? Backwards, there we go. Gotta take the belt off again. Which part? Is it the center? Yeah. Nice. Because he also had that little thing on his pants in this costume. So that looks tight. Very, very much better. Yeah, that's my... the Kid Flash costume doesn't look quite right on, the bigger Wally West, or the bigger body style, but I just love the hell out of those goggles so much I could not go without making this outfit. Because it's awesome. Let's see what I can heal. I kind of want to do something now with him. We can do Underworld Trials. We can do a Rip in Time. Let's see what. Am I getting anywhere close to being able to get a piece of gear with him? No. Jeezy Pete's. It's going to take forever just being able to do that one mission. But then, I need to start doing the raids with him too. It's just kind of hard to get into to be accepted into a raid as a 177 healer. They're just kind of like, nah, let's not say we did. I've been asked, like, have you done this before? Yeah, I've definitely done it before. I think he can hold his own pretty much well as a healer though in there. Let's go back out to Little Bow. Hang out in the crowd. I'll do my gratuitous plug now rather than at the end of the stream, because, you know, I can. If you're watching a stream for the first time, or if you're not watching a stream for the first time, this is our YouTube channel dedicated to everything DC. We love DC Comics, TV, movies so much that we dedicate our entire YouTube channel to it. But mostly to DC Universe Online. This is our favorite game. I'm probably going to start playing some more games, maybe Injustice, I don't know, we'll see, but for right now, and for the past, geez, like 6 or 7 years, it's just been DC Universe Online, and I'm going to say about 6 years now, I'm not real sure, but I'm going to go with that one. It's just been DC Universe Online, and this is what we do, what we would love to do with our lives. So if you can, subscribe and like the videos. If you want to be a part of the nation, you can do that now by going to patreon.com/Var Nation and helping support the channel. You can donate as little as $1 a month, and we'll get you some perks for doing so. I'd like to get some Var Nation t-shirts made up to give to people that sub that way. A paid subscription. Now, to be clear though, you do not have to pay to sub to our channel. YouTube is completely free to sub. So, that's just if you're feeling froggy and you want to help us survive. So we got a good DPS in here. This should go pretty fast. If you're just joining the stream, I'm showing off my new Wally West Kid Flash costume from Young Justice. Well, it's not really from Young Justice, it's from when he was in Teen Titans. The Young Justice one, eventually I'll make that. It's more kind of robot-y looking. It's more armor-ish. Come on, Deeps. I got bologna sandwiches to get to, brah. That's right, we're dining hearty on bologna sandwiches and pretzels tonight. Sounds not very good, but it is actually quite good. I'm really looking, I say it like I'm joking around, but I'm actually looking forward to it. I do love me some bologna sandwiches and mustard. We had, and the reason we're eating bologna sandwiches, because our freaking, and this sounds a lot worse than it was, our microwave caught fire the other day. It was more funny than scary. I was popping some popcorn, and I walked by and I noticed it was making weird noises, and saw a bit of a spark inside, so I stopped it immediately. And then I was like, you know, maybe it just, why did that not work? Maybe it just, you know, one-time thing. So I started it back up again, and the little window, I don't know if you've not the front window where you can see into the microwave, but up in the top right, there's a little screen up there, and a flame shot out of it. And I was like, okay, we're done. That's this one's done. And that microwaves only last so long. These little cheapy ones do. The old ones, like that my parents used to have, God, they've still got the ones that they had when I was growing up. It's ridiculous. But these new ones that you get at Walmart and whatnot, they last for a couple of years, and then that's it. And we're fairly hard on microwaves apparently, because the past 6 or 7 years we've gone through about 3 of them. Oh, that fire was from our DPS, okay. Duh. Hey, we're in here with the Justice League. The league that this character is in is JLU Legends. See, this is what I like about speed as opposed to flight as a movement. If you're in flight as a movement and you're in combat like this, you can barely freaking move. But with speed, you can still get around pretty good. So I have the speed boots with Rockbar, but I don't can't really use them too much because it drops the combat rating down. And I don't know if I'd really like DPSing with speed as a movement mode, really, because sometimes it can be hard for me to find my way to places as a healer. But I do love healing. That's for show. Apparently Spider-Man's whooping ass in the theaters right now. I expected that. Everybody loves Spider-Man. We had a conversation about this yesterday, Lida and I did. The honest truth of it is that I think more kids like Spider-Man than most any other superhero, just because he's a kid. And he's cool. And he's, funny and whatnot. But we pretty much expected that movie to do super good in the theaters. But from what I've heard, we have a friend who I completely trust his judgment on everything comics. The guy used to own a comic book store. He was a big reason why Lida and I got into collecting, because he flat out gave us the entire Infinite Crisis arc, like all the comics that go with it. And so he just brought over, he had closed his shop, and he brought over just an entire, like, a couple of boxes worth of Infinite Crisis comics. We had them all over, at one point we had them all over our we lived in an apartment back then, and we had them all over the floor of our apartment because we had doubles almost of everything. We've got all of the alternate covers. It was incredible. But he went and saw it, and he said that it was really good, and that he actually likes what they're doing a little bit better than even the traditional story, because just the way that it fits into the MCU. Yeah, said that right. Because I don't know much about Marvel, so I have to double check that I'm saying what they call their universe. What are we having such a hard time with this chain for? I thought we've done this one a couple of times. So apparently when the stat revamp comes out, they've adjusted, and I haven't done a new stat revamp video just because there's really not a lot I can talk about. It lists a lot of changes that have been made to specific powers, and quite honestly with that stuff I think you're better off to watch someone who's on test server, so they can show it to you. And so I'm kind of leaving it up to the big guys for that one. But as soon as there's some more basic information, I'll get one up there kind of go through with you guys, but it's just, it would be kind of, and maybe I'll still do it, but it would be kind of pointless to just ramble off what changes they've made to power sets unless I can show you. That's something I really, really want to be able to do, is get on test form, and that's something that I'm hoping the Patreon page, if we can get some subscribers over there, I'm hoping that will help us get on test, because in order to get on test I have to have a PC that can play the game. Right now I don't. I've got a laptop, but it's for work, and I've got another laptop that is mine, but I can't use it to play games. I tried once before and it was impossible because it's just so crappy. It's still running Vista. And so yeah, not real good. But someday I'm gonna build me a PC. My brother built a PC for himself. He does he's gonna start streaming, plays a lot of games online with his friends, and he built a really kick-ass one, and so he's gonna kind of help me with what needs to happen, because I know nothing about it. So basically what I'm going to do is buy all the parts and then ask him to come over at some point, and we're going to hang out, listen to music, and build a computer. That's my goal anyway. Okay, now we got to turn his ass around. Now we gotta DPS him. Don't die, my friends. There we go. Now let him come straight for us. Oh, come on. That's baloney. We had him in the right spot that time. Get him at some point. Come on, you horny bastard. There. Oh, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. He's stuck out there. How did that happen? I mean, I know how I got in here, but... Ooh, a harpy nest. You damn harpy. I don't think I can warp to rally. I can, so nope. I gotta let him kill me. Kill me. Kill me! Okay. Alright. I gotta get there fast. Luckily I'm the Flash. Whoop, wrong way. Not gonna get there doing that. I am starving, people. We have got to get through this. I definitely need my bologna sandwiches.
In life, I was thriftless and lazy. This is my sentence.
Really? This is... Oh, well, it looks like this is what I'm going to be doing with my afterlife. I am also driftless and lazy. Is that what he said? Driftless? Is that a word? Maybe. I don't know. Gotta get that egg. Very important to get the eggs if you're in here. Don't go anywhere without your eggs. Let's put our healing bubble on these guys. Whose munitions? Is that our control? No, seriously, munitions is a controller? That doesn't make any sense. Does it? Why would someone who uses guns be the controller? How do you give people power with a gun? I would have thought they would just be DPS and maybe a tank. I don't know. Pay attention or I'm gonna get the tank dead. There. You kinda don't get gear very often in this mission. Man, I'm telling you what, now that I got these pants, I don't think I'm going to take this outfit off for a while. I really like this. Like doing that too. Ready, boys? Let's kill this mug 3 times. Boys and girl, I think. Anthea might be a girl. Not sure. Don't die. I will keep you healed. Try to. I got plenty of power. This troll is doing a real good job at that. So Bodhi's been getting into this habit now of taking a nap from like 5 or 6 o'clock until like 9 or 10 and then being up till 1. I feel like that's what's going to happen again tonight because they've been in there napping for at least 2 hours now. Been going for an hour and 21 minutes on the stream. I may just keep going for a while, I don't know. I might try to go for 2. I saw somebody the other day was talking about they streamed for like 4 hours. Wow. I did that in the beginning when we first started streaming on Twitch. But it was like, it was hilarious. If you would have seen the stream back then, we just wouldn't talk for very much, and it would be like, you know, I would sit there and I'd just leave the stream going for 3-4 hours, and we'd just be standing around doing nothing. But it would be like, you know, I don't know. I didn't really know what the heck I was doing. Because I had watched, and I didn't really ever intend to try and be a personality at first when we were streaming, though. My first thought was it was just going to be like Little Bohemia Cam. I was just going to let it run and just watch what happened at Little Bohemia. And then I realized, like, hey, this could be a fun thing to actually get into trying to do the right way. And it is. If you ever want to stream, it is a lot of fun. Honestly, I have no idea how to get popular doing it. I may never, but it is super, super fun. And I will watch your streams. Don't think I won't. I have had a couple of people, because everybody who subscribes to our YouTube channel, I try to subscribe back. There will be a limit to how much I can do that, because YouTube only lets you have 2,000 subs. And so, like, not people subbing to you, I can only sub to 2,000 people in all. And so when I get up to that many, I'll have a problem. But for right now, I don't. So I can sub back to everyone who subs to me. And I do. And so occasionally, one of the people that subs to me, and you know, I sub back to them, they'll stream and I'll watch their streams. They watch my streams, so I go and watch their streams. And some of them do quite well for themselves. They've got their follower base, or their subscriber base has gone up quickly. And some of them are just getting started out, so they've only got, you know, 1 or 2 subs like we did for a long time. There was a long time that we only had like 7 subs. And so, you know, we always want to help people grow too, because there's more than enough room for everybody to do this. I envision a world where we all sub to each other. And it's like, basically, because a lot of YouTubers, and I don't do this necessarily, because I want to, if I gain a following, I want to pretty much do it on my own steam. I don't want to just have a following of nothing but YouTubers, because I've seen people do that before, where it's like a little packet of YouTubers. They all sub to each other, and so it looks like they have a lot of subs, but nobody's really watching the content because it's only other YouTubers that are subbing to them. But that said, wouldn't it be an awesome world if we all basically lived off of each other? It's like, I envision a world where everyone's a YouTuber and everyone subs to everyone, so everybody has, like, you know, 50,000 subs or whatever, something ridiculous like that. Ooh, I probably need those pants. Let's see, 163 pants or 163? Yes. Yes, we're going with the pants. But anyway, so you have that many subs, and you all watch each other's videos. Basically, you're gaining ad revenue from each other, and you're all just supporting each other. And then if you donate to each other, everybody has a good income, everybody gets to be a YouTuber. And the whole world, I just solved the whole world's problem right there. There would be no hunger, there would be no poverty, no homelessness, if just everyone started a YouTube account and everyone subbed to each other and we all supported each other. We would all have the same basic income, but no one would be hungry. Man, I should run for president with that notion. It's not a bad idea. I don't know that it's feasible, but because pretty much as it stands right now, everybody's, I mean, there are so many YouTubers. I saw a guy the other day, a video from a guy that plays, and actually Shadow shared it. This guy plays Pokemon Go. The dude has like, I mean, over 50,000 subs. One of his videos had like 1.2 million views. It was crazy. I was like, oh my god. That dude's got to be rolling in bank. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. Just depends, I guess. But holy moly. Be awesome to do that. And here, like, you know, I'm going to say this and people are going to hate me. I don't even really like Pokemon. I've never played Pokemon Go. I was too old. By the time Pokemon came out, I was already like beyond interest in that, but it's just not my thing. But imagine being part of a game where it has that kind of a following for your channel. It's craziness. I expect DCUO to have that kind of following. And they do. I mean, if you look at DCUO's YouTube channel, there's like 90-some thousand people subscribed to it. That's huge. But, you know, and there are some YouTubers for DCUO that do have those kind of, like, you know, 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers. Those are huge numbers. It'd be awesome to be able to make it a full-time job like that.
Destroy these intruders.
No, do not destroy us. In fact, I don't want to quote any numbers here, but I'm pretty sure Falcon Let's Play is getting up there like that. I think he's got over 20,000 subs. I might be wrong about that, but I remember a couple years ago watching his channel, and he was all, you know, basically, he's a real cool guy. I mean, he's very humble and whatnot, but he was basically saying he had busted 2,000 subs at that point, and he was saying, you know, I never thought that I'd see it get this way, or I never expected it to be like that, and just thanking everybody for subscribing. And now he's up pushing 20, 30,000 subs, I'm pretty sure. I have to go check those numbers, but that's phenomenal. And he deserves it. He does a really good job. He works hard at it. That's the thing. A lot of YouTubers, you don't realize, have day jobs, and they don't necessarily make a lot or anything off of YouTube. And it's just something that they enjoy doing. But still, it's a life. It's a lot of work. I'm not really explaining anything about this. I think if you've joined the stream before, you've seen this a couple of times, or, you know, a couple of million times. There was a good long time when this was the only new content we could do, so.
How dare you? A scratch.
Don't scratch me.
Destroy these intruders.
See, it's kind of, this is interesting and fun, because there's really no way to beast through this boss. There's going to be 3 different times, I think, that ads are going to come out, and there's nothing you're going to do to make that go any faster. You have got to basically go through the motions here.
Do not look away.
And I think that's good, because a lot of I'm stoned. A lot of times in this game anymore, you can get to a certain combat rating or get so tough, and
allow me to gaze into your soul.
beast through everything. Max Ryder says he's sorry, he's lagging. It's cool, man. I'm having fun.
Well done.
Ooh,
the next
looky
stop
here.
is Olympus to save my
Looky,
mother.
looky. I need hands or a belt. I believe I'm going to go with the hands because I don't really need a belt with this guy. Alright, I may have just gotten the boost that I needed to be able to start doing some raids with this guy. Let's give him a little thumbs up. Give you a little thumbs uppy. Little thumbs up-a-roo. Did I leave? Hey, I out DPS somebody. It was just the tank, but now I feel really good about myself. I did a little bit of DPS as a healer. Let's see what time it is. It's only 9. It's pretty early. It's 9:09 actually. Eastern, if you're on Eastern time, which I am. In the great state of Ohio, we're Buckeyes here now. We were born Buckeyes. We left and became, I don't even know what the hell West Virginians are, Mountaineers. Now we're back to being Buckeyes. Because Ohio State rules. Cincinnati Reds are amazing. Cleveland Cavaliers, I have no idea. They used to suck. I don't know if they're good now or not. I think they're good now. They sucked when I was young. But, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, let's see what kind of gear we got. We got... and I don't need. We got a harpy nest. That's very nice. Which one of these do I want to put on first? Let's go with the legs first. Gotta remember to get the healer ones. It comes out default DPS. Boom. Oh, it took me up 1 CR for the legs. See, I get all excited because I see the max item level and I forget that it attunes. It's not just gonna be the max.
Look out!
I don't even know what Gorgon Slayer hands look like. So yeah, 1 CR for each of them. And my combat rating did not change. Darn it. That sucks. Well, it's not that bad, but... Alright, let's look around and see if we can find any other Wally Wests here. See if anybody has as cool a costume as me. And I want to see who's hanging out at Little Bow. Anybody I know? Super Son? Don't know him. Jonathan Kent? There's a Raven. I'd like you to be in my league, Raven. Ben 10. Oh, that's Jonathan Kent. Alright. Well, alright, let's go see if we can do the, might as well go see if we can do the duo. Since we're running around being Wally. We'll get in here with somebody that's not a healer, or a tank, or a troll. If we get a good DPS, we'll be in good shape. If not, we'll switch tunes and try to do something else for a little bit.
Help! Help! Oh my God! Do something!
Let's see who's on the boat. Oh, here we go. Whoop. Nobody. Everybody's got the same idea I do. We spammed the crap out of that thing the first couple of weeks, and now we are done. What? How did that happen?
Why bother repairing your gear? It'll just break again.
Seriously? How did we get a 30? Did he take off gear to, how does that even happen? Ah. Getting ready to say, that was weird. See, how does he get those crystals? I want those. I have those stupid little balls that drop. How do you get those kick-ass ones? Is that a PC thing or something? I think he's a PC player. Nope. It would be awesome to have those with a Kryptonian. Boink. Welcome to my globe of healing. The healing globe. I will globe you. You will be globed by me. You will be globed again.
Never the most friendly creatures to begin with. And now they've been twisted even more by Typhon's
I want
return.
that. Athena statue. That'll look awesome in our league hall. Now, I do not, I mean, I'm not a PETA activist or anything, but I don't condone beating up dogs. Even these crazy hell dogs. But we got no choice, because they're attacking us. I'm not doing the beating, so it's alright. Orthrus. I did not mean to just burp into the microphone. Sorry about that. That was disgusting.
The Hellhounds have run wild without
Although
their
very
master.
filling for me.
Thank Hera we didn't have to handle Cerberus.
Ooh, I could get that. That'll help me. I don't have any mods right now on this guy. I'm modless.
Have you returned to gloat over the powerless king of the dead?
This
It's
takes
not
forever.
enough I am uncrowned, but now you taunt me. Your presence is nothing but a reminder of my betrayal, while a false king sits on a makeshift throne. Ixion, former ruler of Thessaly, now controls a rebellious sect of shades and wants to rule all of the undead. I have
What's up,
heard of the
Zeroid
defeat of
Rapid?
Zeus, and that the
Zeroid
god of
Rapid?
monsters now reigns.
Thanks for joining the
I
chat
assume
and the
that is
stream.
why you are here, because you need my aid. Very well.
We're about to beat down Hades, I think. Or we're about to beat down someone else with Hades. We're about to help Hades beat someone. The False Lord. I'm gonna go around and do this for him, because he's doesn't need my help fighting.
Your reign has come to an end. You are an imposter, and you shall rule no longer.
Blood Rain. That was a kick-ass game.
Channeling the power of the underworld through those
See, I would have
braziers.
streamed that,
Extinguish them,
or
and I shall
Legacy
have
of
my
Kain.
answers.
Those games were freaking awesome.
I am
Actually, they were on PlayStation. I wonder if we can get versions of that. I spent so much time playing Legacy of Kain.
I have
Strength to defeat one such as you, Axia.
Feel the wrath of the dead.
I liked the sequels of that game, but I never liked them quite as much as the first one.
No.
Even
this is not possible.
Because it had semi-poor graphics, it was still super cool. Back or chest? Which one do I need bet most?
You are an impotent lord, and truly reign over nothing.
Take the chest. Dude called him impotent. That's just cruel. Don't be mean, dude.
You were wise.
Why you gotta talk about it, guys?
My rightful place as
Impotence.
king and ruler of the dead. Zeus and I both lost
I do
our
make pills for that, though.
But it is I, Hades, who regained mine and must rescue the mighty god of thunder.
Zeus? Yeah. He's not talking about Thor. Sweet, man. We got all kinds of gear tonight. That was awesome. I'm definitely going to use that. I'm going to donate these to my Bit League. Oh, what? I hate when that happens. I should definitely save the DPS gear, shouldn't I? I could be using that. I'm such an idiot. I keep on complaining I don't have a DPS build with him to do the solo stuff, but yet I turn down every opportunity that I have to get DPS gear. It's kind of my bad. So, well, definitely at the end of a run with any tune, what we have to do is go back to our base and save our build, because we got a couple new pieces of gear. And that way we can change our outfit if we want to, or change our build without being like, why'd my CR drop just then? Because I forgot to save things. One of these days I'll go and actually decorate the league hall that these guys are in. Have I not saved this? No, I have not. Imprint appearance. There. Much better. Imprint equipment. That's my Rebirth Wally West costume there. And this is my Wally West costume from his time as the Flash. Imprint equipment. Boom. And then this, of course, that I'm wearing is Kid Flash. And I'm just wearing it for the fun of it, because I just put this together. Well, literally just finished it today, thanks to my brother who told me about these pants. So, that is Wally West. Let me go ahead and log out with old Wally. Wait, let's see. Is anybody in our league still? Ah, we lost some more people. This is what sucks about having a young league. People join and then they just leave, like, almost instantly. So we lost man, we lost a Beast Boy, an Impulse, Supergirl. That sucks. But, you know, we've still got 25 members, so if anybody out there has a tune that would be considered Justice League Unlimited, like, hit me up. I'll definitely invite you. The name of this league is JLU Legends. We are based off of the cartoon Justice League Unlimited, but you don't have to necessarily look like the character from the cartoon. You just have to look like the character in any form. So pretty much anyone who's ever been a member of the Justice League or could be a member of the Justice League can be in this league. As opposed to some of the, like, I'm in a league called the Justice League of America. You actually you need to be a member of the Justice League in order to be in that league. But this is a little bit different. This is more open. And then, of course, Kryptonian Gladiators. We are always recruiting. So if you are a Kryptonian character, or if you would like to be a Kryptonian character, you can join that league. We have all the amenities, and always eager to take on new players. So I don't know, for the last 10 minutes here of the stream, I think I'm gonna switch and go hang out on Vibe, because I'm not gonna go much longer than 2 hours. Probably not longer than 2 hours at all. I don't play this tune very much, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to level him up. It's just, it's a project. He is obviously based off of Vibe, and the version from the Flash TV show. He's also in the JLU Legends, and he is Quantum, and I love Quantum. I can't get enough of it for this reason right here. Oh, not that one. Damn it. This one. There. I love quantum tunneling. Hey, CW Flash. Like this guy. This guy could be in the league if he wants to. Looks like he might need a league. Not inviting him on the stream, though. I've learned my lesson, because a lot of times when you first invite someone to the league, they want help or they want to do something. And so we're getting ready to end the stream, and I'm getting ready to log out for a little bit. So I don't want to get involved. I don't want to be involved right now. But I do want to thank everyone. Whoa, check that out. Oh, I thought he was Deathstroke.
You've got to stop them.
Anna Amazon. That's cool. Anybody else out here that has a iconic tune name? Normally that, ooh, Talia al Ghul. That's cool. But I do want to thank everybody for joining the stream. It's been fun. Went a little bit longer, a little bit by like an hour, but we had the time, so why not? I appreciate you guys hanging with me. This video will be up on YouTube in about 2 hours probably, so if you missed any part of the stream or didn't get to take part in the beginning, you can always watch it on YouTube after the fact. Check out, if you haven't visited our site before, check out all of our videos there. They're all in categories, so we've got different categories for each type of video, and we try to upload at least 3 videos a week. A lot of those now have been streams, because we're doing a lot more streaming than we were when our son was just born. We started out streaming pretty hot and heavy in the beginning of the channel. We were going at some point almost every night of the week, but we had our first son, child, and having a newborn and streaming don't normally go together unless you have, you know, we typically do. My wife and I used to do it together, but now she doesn't, and so but he's getting to the age now where he actually likes to hang out while I'm streaming, so it can be pretty fun. But we'll be back on again to stream on Thursday. We do it every other day. We've decided that that's the best way to manage my YouTubing, or our YouTubing, and also family time, is so that I don't get too, because I get tunnel vision, and I tend to focus on, I get an itch, and I scratch it. And so a lot of times I can get carried away. So what we're doing now, and the best way we think that we can balance things, is if we do every other night. So one night is family night. We do nothing but spend time with each other. The next night can be stream night. I stream as much as I want and play DCUO. They typically join me, but they just didn't tonight because they're both sleeping. But so that's the deal now. So we'll at least do every other night throughout the week. We'll normally either hit up Saturday or Sunday on the weekends, and then I'll try to throw some random videos out there, be it about new content, stat revamps, or announcements, stuff like that for Var Nation News. And so you can check all those out there. But like I said, this video will be up on the channel in about 2 hours. Please go give it a share, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you can. If you have a YouTube account, they're free, and so you can go subscribe to the channel. That's going to tell you, it's going to give you a pop-up or it's going to, I don't know what they're called, a banner if you have the app on your phone to tell you when we're streaming. You can also follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is @var_nation, and we always announce the day of a stream when we're planning on streaming, and that way you know when we're going to go live. And if you're feeling really froggy and you want to be a member of Var Nation, you can go to our Patreon page. It's www.patreon.com/VarNation. Patreon is spelled P-R-A-T-R-E-O-N. Patreon.com/VarNation. You can subscribe to our Patreon page there for as little as $1 a month. There's different levels. I think there's a $1, a $5, and a $20 level. Each one gets you different perks, and you can, that way you are a part of the nation. You have some say in the content that we put on the YouTube channel. You get credits on the YouTube channel as far as during videos and streams. We even have a thing on there, if you do a certain tier, we'll bring you on a stream with us as a special guest and have you in the live audio chat with us. And so that helps us grow. It helps us one of these days get on the test server so we can actually do some videos on the test server. So, but that is, if you can. If you can't, don't worry. You're still a part of the nation. Subscribe to our YouTube channel is free. You can like the videos, you can share the videos, and we love that just as much. And if that's if the only thing we ever do is get subs, that's wonderful, because we'll take every sub we can get. We're up to 278 now. So our next goal is reaching the 300 mark, and when we do that, we're going to throw a big huge stream party, and we're just going to have like a super long stream and get everybody we can in the chat and just make a big party out of it. So but thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you had fun. I definitely had fun. I'll see you guys out there in DC Universe Online. For Var Nation, this is Rock Var saying peace out.